Where did that come from?
Out of a cracker, where do you think?
My room?
Yes. I just wondered what it was.
I'm not sure. It's Christine's. I think you have to get this little ball into this place.
Don't try that with me. I'm not a fool. I'm in touch with medical developments, and I know what that is. She's pregnant, isn't she?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, no one does. You've studied history. You've heard of cause and effect. Well, you're the cause, and that's the effect.
I mean, it's not definite.
Isn't it?
But there is a possibility that she may be with child.
Don't come that fancy chat with me. It's not funny. How much of a possibility?
Well, something that should have happened hasn't happened.
You mean something that shouldn't have happened has happened? You randy little toad. I should have known. You couldn't wait, could you? You could never wait for anything. Ever since I can remember, you've always opened your presents before your birthday, and you're still doing it. A father at 18. And I used to worry you might become homosexual. What? You realise what you've done, don't you? You realise you've ruined your life.
It's not my life you're worried about. It's yours. You're only worried about appearances, what people might say.
Well, of course I am. What's wrong with that?
Christine and I have rejected society.
You mean society's rejected you, and I don't blame it. Why couldn't you have waited?
What for?
Marriage.
Who waits for marriage?
I did. I was engaged to your mother for 5 years, and she was still married in white.
That doesn't mean anything.
What?
5 years. I mean, didn't you ever? Not once. Something must have happened.
No. It didn't.
If you'd still been married to Mum, how many years would it have been?
This would have been our 18th.
I'm nearly 18.
You were premature.
You mean you were?
No, I don't. What are you suggesting?
That I was a love child.
There was nothing lovable about you.
That's why you've always resented me, isn't it? Because you had to get married.
No, where do you get this idea from?
Auntie Marge told me. She said you were engaged for 5 years and then it was all over in a rush.
Vicious old bat. Well, she can talk. She was married by special license, 24 hours notice. She blamed the war. Said there was a troop ship leaving for the Middle East. There were two young people trying to snatch happiness from under the shadow of the guns. They all believed her till she fainted in the registry office.
Sounds as if it runs in the family. I don't know all the fuss is about. After all, it may never happen. You don't mind if I take this?
You will keep me informed, won't you? I might want to start knitting some woolly mittens.
Of course, you'll be the first to know.
You don't sound concerned.
That's because I've got you to advise me.
Oh,
Yes. All right, Christine. Don't worry.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
He's positive. You're angry with me, aren't you?
What did you expect? You think I was going to give you a big hug?
Why not? You're supposed to hug your children.
Who says?
Psychiatrists think it's a good idea.
Well, let psychiatrists hug them.
You never hugged me, did you?
No.
Why not?
Because you were always covered in jam and I only one decent suit in those days.
At least we could have a drink together and talk this over.
There's nothing to talk over. You've gone too far this time.
Is it because you're going to be a grandfather?
What?
You think you're too young?
I think you're too young to be a father. And she's certainly too young to be a mother.
We'll manage.
I hope that we doesn't include me.
You're not going to wash your hands of us, are you?
Fetch the soap. If you insist on going through with this, then you're on your own.
We haven't got any choice.
Yes, you have. I've been thinking about this all day, and there is an alternative. Now, it's only a suggestion, and you're not going to like it, but... Well, in view of her age, they might consider an abortion.
Dad?
I said you wouldn't like it.
You couldn't do that to a defenceless baby.
Well, it's not a baby.
Yes, it is. And in a few weeks, it'll be sucking its thumb. Could you do that to someone sucking his thumb?
It was only a suggestion.
Don't know how you could suggest such a thing.
All right, I'm sorry. I didn't know you'd feel like that. It's just that I'm not prepared to start another family at my age. I've only just got the stains off the carpet from the last time.
That's not the real reason, is it? You don't like her, do you?
No. If you're going to press me on the point, I don't.
Why?
Because she's moody and dead miserable.
Right. At least I know where I stand.
And where are you going?
To look for somewhere to live. It's obvious you don't want me here.
Matthew.
Yeah?
Have you thought about adoption?
Who's going to adopt me at my age? I think I'll go out the back door.
Why?
Where is she?
Who?
You know who.
Just a minute, I don't remember asking you in.
But I've every right. I am looking for my daughter, and I know she's here.
Oh.
Yes. Oh.
You're Christine's father.
That's right.
I think I know why she left home.
She didn't leave home. She was abducted.
Abducted?
Yes. By that idle, lazy, good-for-nothing layabout. The ones with holes in his trousers and big boots. You know the one I mean?
I think I recognise the description.
Do you want to make anything of it?
Oh, no, you won't offend me. I'm not a proud father.
Yeah, what is she seeing him?
I've no idea.
She was a lovely girl.
When?
When she went with Brian.
Who's Brian?
Nice lad. Works at the electricity board. Drives his own Cortina. I mean, we had hopes. What does she do? She goes off with his waster with his kneecaps sticking out. Came round last night.
Who?
Brian. Tears in his eyes.
Poor old Brian.
What could I say to him?
I've no idea. Would you like a drink?
No, I don't want to drink.
You will. You see, we've got things to discuss.
We have nothing to discuss.
Oh, yes, we have.
Christine! She's up here, isn't she? I am going up those stairs.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No.
I am going up those stairs. I'm going to put her across my knee and I'm going to give her a good hiding. I should have done it weeks ago.
But you can't.
Why not?
Because she's pregnant. Hasn't it gone quiet? I can hear that clock ticking.
Pregnant?
Yes.
I think I will have that drink.
Good.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Oh. Oh, what am I going to tell her mother? We've just got her into teachers' training college.
Oh, I'm sorry. The point is, what are we going to do about them?
Well, I know what I'm going to do about him. I'm going to have his guts.
I think you'd be relieved that's all you want.
What?
Look, I know how you feel. But in the words of the song, it takes two to tango. Besides, it's too late for recriminations.
You don't know how I feel. I mean, if you had a daughter, you would understand.
I've got a daughter.
Oh, and I suppose you've got the perfect relationship.
Yeah, she lives with her mother. Listen, why don't you have a word with Christine and then see how she feels?
Oh, I don't want to see her.
Well, you wanted to see her badly enough a minute ago.
Yeah, but I can't see her, not now.
But you have to. You're still her father. She's lonely and she's frightened. You've got to see her.
What am I going to say to her?
Don't say anything. Just give her a big hug.
What, after what's happened?
Because of what's happened. Christine!
A big hug? You sure?
Oh, yes, it's the thing to do. I have it on the best authority.
Oh. Oh, Chrissy.
Oh, Daddy, I want to come home. I hate it here.
Hello, Dad. Where's Christine?
Matthew, I've got something to tell you.
What?
You know the way I'm always saying life's full of disappointments?
Yeah?
And that's all part of growing up?
Yeah, and never expect too much of people because they'll only let you down.
That's right.
What's happened?
Christine's gone home. She doesn't want to see you again.
Oh.
If it means anything, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
And I know the way you feel about the baby and everything, and, well, we'll face that when it comes. We'll make financial arrangements. And there'll be visiting on Sundays and trips to the zoo. Won't be so bad.
No, I couldn't. Not now. I mean, it's not as if it's mine.
What did you just say?
It's not mine. I mean, I'm not actually the father. Didn't I mention that?
Not in as many words, no. If it isn't yours, whose is it?
Brian's. He works at the electricity board. Happened in the back of his Cortina. They quarrelled and she came to me. It's probably gone back to him now. Anything in the fridge? I'm starving.